For Tri-State football here at Roger Bacon High School with head coach Mike Blaut, and the Spartans are in for a year of change, going to a new league and new conference, new everything. Coach, talk about how this class is responding to being in a new league and the challenges ahead.
Well, I think the senior class is the class we've been waiting for. They've been one of the bigger classes overall in the school, and in terms of football, we've had 24, 25 of them, and they've all kind of stuck around and played for 4 years now. They ran the gauntlet of the GCL, which is a great testament to the kids because we fought like crazy, and now we're moving into a new league. They're very excited. We got 7 new opponents, which is a little bit more stress on the coaches because we got to prepare for 7 teams that we're not aware of. And the kids are really buying into it and they're loving it. And we're still playing our traditional GCL opponents of Baden, McNick, and Purcell. So we're keeping those rivalries as well as with the new guys coming in, or us joining them actually in the MVC. And we're just really happy they accepted us, and we hope to make the league proud.
What difference was it going to make instead of going to Dayton twice a year to play a Chaminade or an Alter or a Carroll or a Fenwick? Now you're just going down the street to play Norwood and a Purcell, Marion, and Summit Country Day. I mean, what kind of load does that take off of you as a coach and a team, having not to travel as much?
It's huge because we, as you just mentioned, going to Alter or going to Carroll, those bus trips, there are some long bus trips. We spent time, you hit any traffic, and everybody knows how bad the traffic is in Cincinnati and getting out of Cincinnati. We would be on the bus for an hour and 15 minutes, every other week. And so now we got, a 5-minute drive over to Norwood, and our kids are looking forward to that. They're kind of tired of the bus trips.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the offense. This team, it's led by Corey Kiner, your fine running back there, only a junior, but there's a lot more of that offense than just him, isn't there?
Correct. Yes, Corey obviously is the best of the best, but you just interviewed 2 of our big linemen, and we got 3 other guys that are just as big as those 2, and then we got a lot of competition at quarterback this year. Tyler Bullock is a returning starter, but we do have a transfer that came in, Danny Hudepole, who is a very talented kid. We got a sophomore quarterback named Jake Huber, so there's a lot of competition for the quarterback spot. Receivers, we got Ronell Lackey coming back. My son Ryan is going to be one of the other receivers. And then we got a couple of young guys that are going to fill in at receivers. So we got a lot of explosive power besides Corey to hopefully take the pressure off of Corey a little bit.
And on the other side of the ball, defensively, you got some big guys like James Thompson Jr. And then your secondary seems to be loaded with your son Lackey and some of those guys. Talk about what you got on that side of the ball.
Yeah, defensively, our front 4 up front are going to be extremely talented this year. We haven't had a defensive line like this in a long, long time. And our secondary has got a lot of experience. Ryan and Ronell have both been starting for us for 3 years now. So that we got a lot of experience in key positions. And Solomon Tentman is our new defensive coordinator, and he's really molding those kids into having a very solid defense.
How important is it to have a guy like Solomon, a guy who was a big star here, went on to Cincinnati, injuries curtailed his career there, but he was still well loved at UC, even though he didn't get into a lot of games. How cool is it to have him back here with the program?
He brings a lot of legitimacy. The kids, we have a record board in the weight room for bench press and squats and things like that. And Solly's name is still up there, and his pictures are still up there. And so the kids can relate. And he's a lot younger than a lot of us on staff. So he runs the weight room, and now he's the defensive coordinator. The kids have really bought into him. And it's just great to see the success that he's having, and we're hopefully going to have. He is one of my former players, and I just love to see the fact that he can succeed, and the kids really buy into what he's preaching.
You talk about success. One thing that Roger Bacon hasn't had is a lot of winning seasons. Last one 2011, last playoff team 2010. Changing the culture to being a winning culture. When that starts to turn around, how do you keep your guys to be even keel about, say, hey, that's just one win?
Well, I think our kids understand that. We have, last year we were 4-6. We competed, very, very well in the GCL last year. And our kids know that's a top-notch league. And, being able to overcome adversity. And we have fought through the adversity over the years. And our kids have really grown up knowing that they have to take the next step. If they want to be a team that is going to be known and be a historic team here at Roger Bacon, they got to come and perform and take us to the next level. And this is the team I think is going to take us to the next level.
There you go, Mike Blaut, the head coach of the Roger Bacon Spartans.
Thank you.